So today, the reading is from September 20th, 1999. So 9 days after the last one. And we're going to start with what Philip wrote. And what he wrote was, Mary came and told me that she would go away for a week, and then her son would come. During this time, a relic from her shrine in Guadalupe, Mexico came, and as I prayed before it, I was filled with tears. Still, there was only the silent sound and the beating of my heart. I could only wait. The week passed, and there was nothing. Had I failed? Was it all over? Then 9 days later, he came. Jesus, why do you have such trouble accepting me? Philip, so many have killed and hated in your name. Jesus, you listen to Lucifer, as do those who did those things. Philip, I listen to history. Jesus, does history tell you of those who gave bread to a beggar in my name? Then Philip writes, at this point, the computer shuts down, and I lost Jesus' next words. Jesus, you have made my mother cry. She loves you so much. Yes, there are wars. People kill for no reason. The rich walk by the poor and think only of their own comfort. Philip, these are things of the world, not me. I love your mother. Jesus, you accept the world. You are part of the world. You cannot serve two masters. Do you serve heaven, or is your heart closed? Philip, if I think about war and the poor, then my heart cries so hard I cannot stand it. Jesus, if you do not open your heart, then your soul cries so hard that my mother cannot stand it. Give up the world and live in it. This is how you enter the kingdom of heaven. Philip, how? Jesus, didn't my mother ask you to pray? You pray in church, in your bed. My lesson is different. Listen to me. Tell the world to listen to me. My path is simple. Love others as yourself. The greatest act of love is to open your soul through prayer. Philip, if you are to become my disciple, you must learn to pray as you move through the world. You must learn to open your soul to what frightens you. You must open your soul to what saddens you. You must open your soul to what angers you. This is my path, the wisdom of the soul. Philip, your mother said to pray. Jesus, she teaches how to accept love. She gives love by being small. She comes first because the world cannot accept love. I am here to show you to love from your soul. The stakes are different. If you do not follow my mother, then she will weep. If you do not follow me, then your soul will weep. I come so rarely. That is from compassion. Excuse me. I come so rarely. That is from compassion. I see all, yet I come so rarely. My mother comes instead. I have come to open your soul to the world. When your soul is bare, then it is judged. It must follow the way of heaven or hell. There is no middle. No longer can you hide. I have come not to give you love, although I love you. I have come to show you how to love. If you do not love, then you will fall into the hands of those who do not love. No longer can you hide. My path is so easy and so strong, yet it contains this one knife's edge. When I come, then you must either learn to love or you will fall. This is how I give judgment. I give your soul the opportunity to come to heaven. If you walk through that door, then you have passed the test of my judgment. If you make another choice, then you have judged yourself. I just open your soul, and the judgment flows. My mother loves, she gives, then she loves some more. You must be like her. Like her, you cannot speak of my judgment, only hint at it. If you speak of my judgment, then you are not loving, but instilling fear. And fear is the tool of those who ignore the soul. My mother comes for me, so the world will not condemn itself with its own judgment. Soon I will give my love to the world, and then every soul will have no place to hide. It must either love or judge itself. My mother has come to teach the world how to love. It is her gift. First, you must learn how to love, and only then can you raise your soul to heaven. She is the first lesson. Then Philip writes, at this point, I wrote a message that Jesus gave to me concerning my path. Then a miracle happened, as if this conversation were not a miracle enough. My computer went through several distinct steps, as if some hand other than mine was operating it. First, it selected the message that Jesus gave me, and only those words. Those words were highlighted, then the unseen hand deleted them. Years later, as I read these words for the first time, the same miracle happened. These words were selected and deleted. I know that it was too much for the people who witnessed this proof, but it told me everything. Jesus, I give you my grace, my true love. That love will show you your soul. Now your soul must choose. It is your time of judgment. Philip, love shows each person their soul. Jesus, yes, it lifts the veil. Only my love destroys the veil. Do not fall. Do not listen to the wrong words. Philip, so human love gives a soul that is loved an opportunity to shine, to rise. Jesus, yes. Philip, but your love, Jesus, do not fall. Do not listen to the wrong words. All love is divine. You become love through being divine, and love makes you divine. Humans do not know how to love properly. That is what I have come to teach. Listen to me. When you surround a soul with true love, then it is freed of the prison of original sin, freed from the bounds of the will. Only with love is it possible for a soul to be free. Most people do not know how to love. They love so poorly, the soul is never freed fully, and so the soul cannot make a choice that matters. There is no way that the soul cannot be fully freed of its prison. My love frees the soul from prison. If you walk back into prison, then you have judged yourself. If you live from the soul, then you have also judged yourself. Philip writes, I asked Jesus if he purposely capitalized the word you. So when, in this case, when Philip is writing, when Jesus is talking about you, like to Philip or to us, it ended up capitalized. And so Philip asks if Jesus purposely capitalized the word you. Capitalization is normally reserved for the Trinity of God. And Jesus says that was done deliberately because, and then Jesus says, when you are free, then you are no longer small. Your name will become great and is written in the book of my Father. Philip, please, Lord, if I am to be judged, then how can I love? I have failed, Jesus. First, stop listening to what Lucifer says about your love, about my holy apostolic church, or about me. I will not come to condemn the world. I will free the world. I can only love. It is your soul that will make the choice. You will judge yourself. I spoke about how a man has no love greater than when he loves another as his self. I meant that a man has no love greater than when he loves another with his true self, and his true self is his soul. Philip, your soul is free. Love others with your soul. That is all. That is it. This is everything that I have ever taught. This is the secret of secrets. This is all theology and wisdom. Your soul is free. Love others with your soul. That is all. Philip, is that your message to the world? Jesus, Philip, I have come to save you. I speak to your soul, not the world. You will judge yourself if you do not love. Philip, how do I love? Jesus, pray. Pray for the beggar as you walk by. Let your soul be free to love the things that your mind does not like. If you shut yourself from the horrors of the world, then the world will imprison you. My gift to you is to free your soul. You can accept or reject my gift. My gift is freely given. Once given, it cannot be taken back. Only you can reject it. Listen to the judgment of my Father. A soul that is in the prison of will, the prison of original sin, cannot be judged for seeing the world through the eyes of the will. But a soul that has been freed is not in prison. It is free. If it chooses to re-enter prison, then that is its free choice, and it has chosen the path of the fallen angels. A prisoner cannot be blamed for living in prison. A free man can be blamed for re-entering prison. Oh, that's the end of today's reading.